And what's your name?
My name is Jessi Taran.
Okay. And what?
Okay, so this is my bus.
Okay.
And inside is really beautiful. I've got dogs in there right now, or I'll show it to you. But I moved into it November 1st. And the reason I moved into it is my landlord died and his brother inherited the property. And I have 2 pit bull dogs. And I could not find a place to rent that would rent to me with 2 pit bull dogs. And I know that supposedly with COVID, there's a moratorium, they were halting the evictions, but the truth is that there are a lot of loopholes in that ruling. And my new landlord, just lied and lied and lied, and I didn't even know how to fight it, and all the legal clinics were closed because of COVID. And I don't want to live someplace where I'm not wanted anyway. So I was just like, you know what? I'm tired of fighting like this. I'm tired of being stressed out constantly. I'm tired of having to apologize for my perfect dogs. So I'm going to live in a way that I don't have to do that anymore. And the people here, they have issues, but they're not mean. At least their issues are legitimate problems. It's not greed, it's not spite, it's not entitlement. It's like addiction and craziness, which is okay. I don't mind that. It's like that's better than having a cruel heart, which is that was what I felt with living in a more like upscale sort of rich community. And I also like that, I was really disgusted with the Trump presidency and with everything the government was doing, and I felt like I did not want to support that in any way. I didn't want to support the system in any way. I didn't want to give my money, my energy, my time, anything.
How does this work? I mean, the city allows you to park here and live here, and
yeah, this is the status is a little bit uncertain. The only reason why I was able to find a place is I was doing food distribution and volunteering with the homeless population before I moved here. And so I knew all these people forever. And so when I said, hey, what do you think about maybe making a space for me? They're like, yeah, come, and they made a space for me. And I knew them, knew enough people so that it worked. It works because we don't have anyone telling us what to do. That's also why it's dysfunctional. It's like you have to negotiate with people. You have to actually...
Do you guys kind of self-govern in a way?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone from the city ever give you issues or come to...
Oh, all the time.
What do they do? Do they try to fine you? Do they try to throw away your things?
Nobody has any money here. They want us out, but it can't be illegal to be poor. People have to live. They have to be somewhere. What are you going to do?
Right. What do you think the solution is? Do you think...
Well, I think that the city should... the homelessness problem should not be as difficult to solve as they've made it out to be. All that people need is land. People have their own... They can make their homes. They can, they can use a school bus, a van, a car, anything they could live in. Mm-hmm. They just need a place where they're allowed to be. Mm-hmm. They need access to clean water.
Utilities.
They don't even need utilities. They can have generators. Mm-hmm. They need clean water. They need garbage. And they need internet. And there's, as far as electricity goes, there's solar, there's wind, there's generators. They can use their car engine as a generator. So,
what is your background?
Uh, I have a master's degree in philosophy from the Catholic University of Leuven in Belgium. And I was ranked #1 in the world in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in 2007.
Wow.
So it's a little different.
Wow.
But, you know, I think there's a stereotype of homeless person.
Absolutely.
And I think it's really unfair and inaccurate. Some of us just don't like the options in the real world. And we don't want to fit in the cookie cutter mold.
What would your ideal option be?
Well, let's see. Like an RV park. You know, like a government spot where everyone has their own little area, little hookup thing, and we're just left alone. I mean, that just leave us alone. We're not bothering anyone. And if we are, then put us someplace where we're not bothering anyone, and don't put security around it. Don't guard us like it's a freaking prison. You know, that's not fair. That's not right. Just, you know, I mean, self-governing can be a pain in the butt, but it's better than being told. You know, it's better than over-governing, micromanaging by the police, or living in a police state, you know, or a prison. And like I said, people should be entitled to live their life the way they want to make different choices than, you know, the people that hold 9-to-5 corporate jobs. Some of us don't want that. We don't see that as success. We see that as slavery. And if people disagree, that's fine, but shouldn't we have options? I mean,
Okay. Any other closing thoughts or comments?
I dislike when people pity me for living in a bus. I feel that that's very disrespectful. I chose this. I'm not a victim. I'm doing this because this is how I want to live. And I just want to make that clear. I mean, you know, I'm grateful for people's generosity and compassion and mercy and understanding, patience. But the attitude of, oh, you poor thing, is not, I mean, it's not appropriate. I'm a grown up. You know, I made my own choices.